this'll do.
All right, well, here I am on Colorado's Grand Mesa, and it is an incredible day for some winter camping. It's 18 degrees, perfectly sunny, not a cloud in the sky. It's prime conditions for this, but full transparency, this is the second attempt at camping here because the first time around my buddy got my saw stuck in the tree and we had to break it to get it out. So we had to bail out of that one because we couldn't get firewood, but today's shaping up to be a lot better. You'll probably hear a ton of snowmobiles in the background. It's a pretty popular spot for that, but they should quiet down later in the day. For now, let's get camp started. That's so fun. The last time I was out here, I got lazy and I didn't properly tie up the bag that I had in the sled, and it just kept tipping over, and like I just hated the thing. It made me so frustrated last time. I don't like the sled.
Yeah, I can tell.
So this time I switched it up. I put a duffel bag on it and actually rigged it up and tied it properly this time, and it didn't fall over once. It behaved beautifully, so it's pretty obvious in retrospect, but yeah, it pays off if you tie it up properly. The hatchet's a little worse for wear from the last trip too, because we were just smacking it into a wood it wasn't made for to try to get this guy out, but I got a new saw blade on it this time around, so it should work pretty good. I think I'm gonna take the sled with me so I can use it to haul the wood. So this was the tree that actually cut our trip short last time. It's already dead and pretty much fallen. I'm gonna try to get it down again this time and show it can't keep me down. Or I'm gonna get my saw stuck again. This tree might win. Jeez, my shoulder's about to give out. Whew. I'm sure plenty of people are like, well, it's because you're cutting it wrong. I don't know why I made fun of you. I probably am cutting it wrong. Oh, miss. Of course, as soon as I turn the camera off, smacking it with the hatchet, it finally breaks. And then it gets jammed in the snow because it's leaning against the tree top. That should be an easy fix. This is where I wish I had some rope so I can just pull it from the top. But I didn't bring any. Oh, it's so close. There we go. Yes! Oh man, that's more firewood than I can ever need. And all I'm hoping is that cutting it into logs is a lot easier. Yes! Nice. I probably should have dug this when the snow was still soft, because now it's all firm, it's a little harder to work with. Woo! Probably should have done that first. I tell you, all that ice down your back makes you cold. There we go. Well, if that won't get a fire started, I don't know what will. Oh yeah, that felt good. Hey, it landed in the fire pit. Okay. My goal right now is to make a good and nice and really hot fire so I have a nice bed of coals to cook over. So I'm trying to also dry out some of the other pieces that obviously got covered in snow as it's going, but it seems to be going pretty healthy and good now. Well, I'm pretty much entirely set up for the night. Got my fire going, got my tent set up, and all my sleeping gear set, so I think now it's just time to relax and enjoy it. Once that sun goes down, it gets so cold so quickly, so I'm finally gonna start putting on layers. Fire's died down to some good coals, so I think it's at a good temperature to start cooking dinner. All right. Man, the moon looks so awesome right now. I'm gonna have to take a long exposure to show you though, because the camera's not gonna be able to pick it up. The stars are like absolutely incredible tonight. The moon makes it a little more difficult to get good astrophotography, but man, this is the perfect night to be doing this. Oh yeah. That looks so good. All right, let's see how we did. Dude, I think that's actually the best steak I've ever had. I gotta start making campfires in the backyard and cooking steaks this way at home. That's just so good. Man, a pound of steak will fill you right up. I'm just sitting here staring at this potato, hoping that that'll be done cooking soon so I can finish that and then get started on going to bed, because it is just getting colder and colder out here. Oh yeah, it's nice and tender. Oh, don't fall. That could use a little salt and pepper, but that is a well-baked potato. This is by far the best winter camp. Once all the snowmobiles died down, it's just been so peaceful and quiet, and the conditions were just great. So you couldn't ask for anything better. Let's do some dishes. That's as good as I can get it. My hands are gonna fall off. Oh, camera's about to freeze over, and I'm worried that this little jet boil isn't gonna work. If it doesn't, that's gonna make tonight a lot less enjoyable. Okay, that's promising. Well, it is so cold my other camera froze over, so I have to film on my phone. It's pretty freaking cold out here. I really need to get a liquid stove. This sucks. Okay, I think that's all my sanity can take. I've been sitting out here for far too long boiling water. I can just do the rest from inside my sleeping bag, but I am getting far too cold to keep sitting out here and doing this. All right, I'm finally back in the tent. I am so ready for bed. Changing into my nighttime clothes was freezing. I think it's about 8 degrees out right now. Getting undressed to put on a bunch of underlayers was not that fun. I'm ready to get in this sleeping bag. Hopefully these water bottles will stay warm because I'm not excited about the thought of boiling more water. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop filming for the night, and I will see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning everybody. It is currently about 6:30 a.m. and I slept horribly. I got into the sleeping bag at 10 and I probably didn't actually fall asleep until 3 a.m. I just had to get up and keep reboiling my water bottles because they would not stay warm. I managed to thaw out the nice camera and I should be able to finish shooting this morning. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna start packing up and find my way to a nice diner. The hardest part about packing up camp is convincing yourself to start. Okay. Oh, it's always one of my least favorite parts. Paul Beats. The nice part about using a duffel is you can kind of do a lousy pack job and still get away with it, which I definitely needed this morning. Okay, scared me for a second. Well folks, that's about it for this video. I am super cold and ready for a hot shower, so I'm gonna start heading home. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment if you have any advice for how to do it a little better next time. But yeah, that's it for this one. See ya.